The death penalty was first introduced by early British colonies. In 1608, America had their first death, a man by the name of Captain George Kendall. Kendall was executed for spying for Spain. By 1820, England began using the death penalty for economic crimes as a result of a rapid increase in economic crimes. In 1833, England changed the law so that capital punishment was limited to relatively few serious offenses. By this time, murder was essentially the only crime for which people were executed. The American criminal justice system has had the death penalty as part of their system since the founding of the British colonies. There have been attempts to abolish the death penalty in the past. Early colonies had derived the cause of the death penalty from the Bible. Crimes such as worshiping idols, witchcraft, murder, poisoning, sodomy, and false witness resulted in hangings.
Why is our nation in favor of the death penalty? For one, justice is served to those who commit treacherous crimes. The families of victims are able to gain closure, knowing that the person who inflicted such pain on their loved ones will never be able to experience anything ever again. It deters crimes by instilling fear in criminals. Statistics show that more than 50% of criminals are repeat offenders. Justice is served, our streets are clean of heartless creatures, and men and women and children feel safer when walking at night knowing their streets are being protected and their tax dollars are being put to good use.
Why is the death penalty so controversial? For one, it costs more to support capital punishment rather than to support the prison system. Killing someone is unethical. Not only does it violate our natural rights and the Constitution's Bill of Rights, but it also gives the court system an unlawful power. The courts now control the fate of one's life. One always hears two wrongs don't make a right, so how is this any different? We are not living in the past. An eye for an eye is no longer a valid excuse. Criminals would experience more suffering in solitary confinement than an instant painless death. And what now happens when the evidence at trial was insufficient and the person on trial is really innocent? Then the courts have taken someone's life on a mistake they cannot fix. Innocent are always found guilty and later released from prison. Why should this person not be allowed the same opportunity? Putting a person to death will not change the past, so why bother? Murder is against the law, so why isn't the death penalty?
On August 19, 1989, in Savannah, Georgia, Troy Davis was accused of murdering one of Savannah's finest. David's trial for murdering a police officer began in 1991. Witnesses placed Davis at the scene with the gun in hand. Davis pulled the trigger and then confessed to a nearby witness. Due to appeals, his execution was delayed 3 times. On September 21, 2011, Davis was finally executed. Details are vague and many still have doubts on whether this was a credible witness and if he in fact did pull the trigger. What if Davis was innocent? Where will he get justice? When will he get justice?